So, on this one of the ways we can tell that it's not going to be labeled is because when we're looking at this, it says you have 635. It contains these and these. Standard kit has a total cost. And so anytime we have that, we want to set up those equations with the total. So let's write these equations. And obviously, look at your question to let you know what your unknowns are and what your X and Y are. So if we have brushes, we can use B or you can use X. Paint, you can use P or you can use Y. It's normally easier to label in the order that you read them. That way when you get your matrices and you solve it, that first row, that's the first thing you see. So we're looking for prices of a brush and a jar of paint. So if we look at the beginner's kit, we have 2 brushes, 5 jars of paint. Standard kit has 4 brushes and 12 jars of paint. Notice there's no word, no each, every, per, those kind of things. That says you get, you're not going to have the labels, initial rate plus quantity, because you don't have that word. So we want to do these in our matrices. So, what would our first row be? Okay, 2 to 5, 6.35, and 4, 12, 13, 20. Okay, so, look at your own paper. First row, second row. So let's go to our matrices. Here's your steps. If you need them, they're on the yellow sheet. Let's put these in. See what we come up with. Second matrix. It's always going to be for us a 2 by 3, 2 rows, 3 columns. So let's see, once we have it in there, we're going to quit. Second matrix, math. Pick the RREF, pick our matrix A, and enter.
So when we do after we get RREF, I can do
Go back to second matrix, pick your matrix A. So, when we get our answer here, the last column, we still have 2 rows and 3 columns. The last column is our answer. So 255 goes with what? The B, the brushes. So it's 255 a brush, 25 cents for each paint. So when it asks us answers here, that's what we want to put. That a brush is $2.55. Your paint is 25 cents per can. We need to label them. So then our answer to the second part, we're going to use those numbers. If it says, how much would you pay for a deluxe kit with 7 brushes and 20 jars of paint? 25 times 7. 7 times 255. 20 brushes are 255 long. Plus 20 times 0.25. You calculate and figure out what you get. Do the whole thing.
And then $5.
Okay, but you should be able to put it all in at one time. 22.85. Okay. So the hardest part is to write the equation for almost everything we do. We really only have 2 forms. Either we're going to have some totals that we want to add up to, Or we're gonna have, here's your initial amount, here's your rate, your quantity, right? Okay, so, I want you to, go to number 2. So skip down to number 2 right here. This was actually very easy, but some people were, making it harder than it had to be. So if you read the problem, you have a basketball game. The turnstile shows that 17,406 people paid admission. Right? They paid a total cost of $133,372. That's three totals. That tells me that I'm going to have this type of situation. So 17,406. These are the number of seats, okay, for the people that were sold. This is the amount of money that was spent. So, what kinds of seats were sold? Reserved and rated general admission. So, this means that the reserved plus the general admission seats, there's 17,406 of them. Okay, how much are each reserved seat? $10, because this one's money. So we've got 10R plus 6G. So start with what your total is and kind of work backwards to your equation. So let's put this one inside and see what we come up with. We know how many reserved and how many general admission. So, what do you find out for reserved? 7,000 what? 7,234. Okay, so what was for the general admission? And it would be really easy to check that, because if you added those together, they should equal up to 17,406. So, just make sure that you label your answer, because you need to know what it is that you're looking for in case you need to go back and substitute that in for something else, like you'll do on some of these other problems. Okay, so that should be